Understanding air and water infiltration in buildings. The top 3 facade failures that come our way are water penetration, air infiltration, and condensation at windows. Today I will talk about the first 2, water penetration and air infiltration. Of the 2, water penetration is by far the more serious because when water enters the building, it can begin to degrade the building. You may only see a stain on the surface, but inside you may have steel rusting or wood structural members rotting out, and this is a fairly serious problem, not to mention that mold may be propagating in there and then getting into the air that people are breathing. And so when we do a water leakage investigation, not only are we interested in determining how did the water get in and what's the easiest way to fix that, but we also need to address how much damage is there inside the wall and what needs to be done about that. Now, with regard to air infiltration, it tracks a little bit differently. There we have a situation where there's so much air coming through the windows or the walls that the living space is not livable anymore. It's really difficult, and not only that, it's putting a lot of demand, sometimes too much demand, on the HVAC system, and also there's a huge additional cost in energy. And so tracking down the causes of air infiltration and fixing them are very important for the comfort and cost of the occupants and building managers. Many times, because of our very in-depth experience on these subjects, we can look at a building or a situation and determine the best way to handle it, at least initially, before going into great detail of an investigative sort. But then there are other times that don't really fit the pattern, and we need to bring in the big guns, our other tools, and those tools might be something like an infrared camera or a flow meter for air infiltration, a hot wire anemometer that measures airflow also in a different way. Sometimes we'll use sound, moisture meters. There are a lot of different tools that are brought to bear for air and water infiltration, and then of course there is actual testing. You can do testing for air infiltration and water penetration and get very good and interesting and valid results. If you're going to use testing, a good template to employ is to test first and obtain a result, and then perform whatever your remedial plan is, and then come back and test the same area with the same pressures and methods again to determine if you were successful. If you were successful, then that remedial plan can go on and be used for the rest of the building with a reasonable amount of confidence, as long as you come back and test it again if it's a larger building on a progress basis. If you have any interesting stories about testing, investigating, or remediating water and air leaks, please leave them in the comments below. I'd be really interested in hearing them, or actually in this case, seeing them. Thank you. Bye.